guys, Mitch here from Minifig Man Cave with a Lego Galaxy Squad set to review for you guys. This is set number 70707, CLS-89 Eradicator Mech with 440 pieces, and the set retails for $40 US. So let's get right into it. So of course, guys, the first thing we're going to take a look at is the Eradicator Mech itself. So this thing is definitely very cool looking. First of all, there are a lot of stickers on it, which I guess is sort of a negative, but it's not too bad. There are 6 total on the legs. Oh, sorry, 8 total on the legs, 2 on the flyer, 2 on the arms total, and then 1 on the back here. So, yeah, so in terms of articulation, this thing, these flaps up here can move. And they do have flick missiles on them as well, and it's the same on both sides. So yeah, there's ball joints in the shoulders, and the Gatling gun on this arm can spin around, which is pretty cool. I do like that. And then on this side, we've got a ton of flick fires, 5 of them. Yep, and of course there's a shoulder ball joint there as well. The whole top can swivel around at the waist, which is pretty cool. The hips have articulation front to back and then in and out. And the feet are also articulated on ball joints. So yeah, that's pretty much it for articulation on this thing. Yeah. So other than the flick fires, there's not a ton of play features. Of course, it's very posable, but in this form, and I'll tell you what I mean by that in a moment. Of course, you can open up the cockpit there. There's a little control panel, and then you can take a jack fire blade right there and just sort of stick them right in there. Lean them back a little bit. Hold on, guys. Man, I'm having problems. Okay, there we go. And then just close that up. And then on the back here, on this part that's kind of facing it at a weird angle, you've got 2 little blaster guns there, and then of course that sticker as well. And these are just the double-barreled minifigure pistols with binoculars attached. So, yeah. You can take your robot sidekick. I'll show you where his large blaster goes in a sec. But you can take him and sit him in this cockpit. And then just close that up. More on that area of the mech later. And his giant blaster here goes right on this little stud there. Just like that. And it can move around a bit, but it's not coming off without you doing it, without you taking it off. But the main feature here is that this whole thing in the front comes off and becomes its own separate little flyer. We'll take a quick look at that. And then the wings sort of go down into flight position there. So, yep. And then there's the engines in the back, and then you've got this little hatch which opens up, and inside is this little bomb you can drop, which also has a sticker on it. So you can be flying around and then drop it on the bugs. So that's pretty handy, and then that just closes up, and it's very secure. So, yep. And then what you do with the rest of the mech is you're going to turn the arms just like that. And then what you're going to do, is bring this whole thing like that. You can see the engines there, and then spin it around, and then there's still a mech. And it's a bit smaller now, of course, but now you have 2 separate vehicles, so the robot sidekick can just be operating the mech like so, and then Jack Fireblade can be flying around in this thing. And the flick fires and the spinning feature and all that still are on this part. And then if you want to put it back, you just turn it around, flip that up, bring the arms back to their original position, and then put on the flyer. Oops. And there you go. And yeah, there is the Eradicator Mech. And of course, what would a Galaxy Squad set be without some sort of aliens to fight? Of course, these are just brick built. They're not minifigures, but hey, they still look pretty cool. So the first one here is a flying bug, as you can see by the little wings there. Both of them have these types of legs. Both of them have this type of face. With the pink eyes there and the little fangs. Same color scheme between the two of them with the dark red and the lime green. Then they both have cocoons. The style of cocoon, of course, this one has a spike on it, this one does not. But you open them up like so. And then you can take one of your Galaxy Squad minifigures. You have to have them sitting down, but as you can see, just put them in there, and there you go. You can see that he has been captured. And then you can just stick the cocoon back on the bug and fly away. Of course, for this one just walks. It doesn't fly. The cocoon can move all over the place. But fairly similar design to the other one, just without wings. So, yeah, there are your bugs for this set. Okay, so the first minifigure in the set is Jack Fireblade, co-leader of the orange team of Galaxy Squad. As you can see, he's just got the standard orange helmet with the clear visor, standard Galaxy Squad human torso print, the logo there and everything, and the white stripe, standard on the back as well. Standard Galaxy Squad leg printing, of course, just on the orange legs, because he is, again, part of the orange team. You can see he's got his first face, and then he's got a second face, this sort of a breather mask type setup. And then, there you go. And no weapons really included with him, although you can take off the blasters from the mech and give those to him if you so choose. But there is Jack Fireblade. And the other figure in the set is the Orange Team Robot Sidekick. You can see he's got this very, very large blaster with a car wheel rim on the end and steering wheel. And yeah, very large blaster, as you can see. And he's got this really cool molded head. Very awesome printing on that as well. And then he's got some nice leg printing down there, and then you can't really see the torso printing because of these wings right there, and of course the torso armor, which is seen in Galaxy Squad and of course collectible minifigures. But let's take that off and take a look at the torso. So here's what the torso print looks like on the Robot Sidekick. Definitely a variation on the human minifigure torso print. I kind of like the robot torso print better. I don't know, it just seems a little more interesting, even though it might not be quite as detailed. But there is the Orange Team Robot Sidekick. So overall, guys, this is actually a pretty cool set. I mean, sure, you only get 2 minifigures, but you also get the nice brick-built bugs with the cool cocoons on the back, of course. So, yeah, that's pretty awesome. And the mech, I really like with these Galaxy Squad vehicles, how they have like the splitting function. I think that's actually really cool that they have that. And I think that even with the flyer removed, the mech just by itself looks pretty decent. I feel like it could have been a little better, but I mean, I think it's still pretty good. And yeah, I'd definitely say this is worth the price tag. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for this review, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, be sure to check out my Bricklink store as well as my Flickr and Instagram pages. Links to all three of those will be in the description below. And I will see you all next time.